Step into the X, can you feel me? $1 million dreams, a place you gotta see. To the X and feel the light. Step into the X and change your whole side. A born leader, shake from the trials of hell.
What's going on, everybody? This is Chris, Crypto Secret X, place we talk about crypto, and I want to welcome you here to Let's Talk Crypto. And today we got some exciting news going on. We're going to talk about the market. We're going to talk about Looney, Ted. We're going to definitely get into both of them on the Solana blockchain, on the SOI blockchain, and just what's going on in cryptocurrency. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel. It helps the algorithm grow. And also, if you haven't become a subscriber, I want to encourage you to become a subscriber and just find out some of the things that's going on. But today, let's go ahead and look at the market. We want to welcome those of you over from the X Spaces. We want to welcome you, those of you from the YouTube channel that has come in and just see what's going on. But really, really pumped up, and I will get to that in a minute. Why? But like I always told you, everything has a way of coming back, and that's the funniest thing about cryptocurrency is that as long as you continue, it's a lot about life. As long as you continue working, as long as you continue doing what you have to do, and it's okay to regroup, it's okay to revamp, it's okay to step back, rearrange, and then go back after again. But it's that process you got to go through. And so I'm explaining to you why I'm saying that. But let's go ahead and look at the market today and see what's going on with the market here. So let me take that off. I got all these little screens on here. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump in to see what's going on with the market today. Cryptocurrency, of course, everyone knows everybody's really excited. Number one, about the market. The market's really been running. Let's talk about it later. Let's get into the market. Bitcoin, 76,000. Now, the fear is gone and the greed is back. Bitcoin dominance up to 59.67%, Ethereum 13%. We are seeing a resurgence of cryptocurrency. We talked about this for probably the last 3 years about what's to come, and Bitcoin now sitting at 76,000. When we look at just the overall market, $2.52 trillion volume, $129.44 billion in. Again, Bitcoin is over the 50% dominance. We look at just Ethereum now approaching the $3,000 mark. Will it get back to the $4,000 mark? We just have to wait and see. You look at Solana, 203. Solana is 203. Will Solana up 21%. Man, the market is rolling. XRP, our famous coin, sitting at 55%, still up 55 cents, sitting up 6%. Dogecoin, 19, up 21%. Close to that 9%, that 30% increase what they said was going to happen. Cardano up a dime, 43%, up 25%. Then let's go down to SOI. I told y'all about SOI. SOI, $2.30, up 17%. Again, I keep telling y'all, I'm accumulating. I hope you're accumulating. SOI is doing some great things. SOI is making a run. We want to scroll down and look at a couple more. Internet Computer still sitting at $7.83. Really disappointed. I think Internet Computer is kind of underperforming here on that end. I'm just scrolling through. Caspa is another one that I'm just kind of, waiting on that big emergence. I have a lot of Caspa. Render sitting at 502. 502. Hasn't returned back to its main, its high, but Render is doing some things with AI and with the graphics. So, I think Render's still going to be hanging in there. Let's scroll on down. I'm just going to the ones I've got. Now, here's one. Let me see here. I want to definitely go to it, and I'm going to start buying it. When I get it, for me now, every time I've had a good experience on my behalf for what I was buying, I just kind of, if I ignored it, I kind of went back and like, oh my God, why did I do that? And so I've been buying SOI, but there's another one I'm looking at is Arweave. Arweave is one that I am looking at. Let me see, start the camera back here. Okay, there we go. Arweave is one right now up 15%. I know they talk about storage, but I am looking at Arweave. And that's one of the ones that I also think will make a great return. Now, Jasmine coin is at 2 cents, up 15%. I do own a significant amount of Jasmine. And why do I own Jasmine? Jasmine has something to do with the Chinese government. They're also making this their form of their own Bitcoin. So Jasmine, I think, will do some running. I don't know how much. I foresee it when I talked about it earlier a while back with Jasmine. I thought Jasmine could reach around that 25-cent mark. It could be a little bit higher, but I think it has that potential. And those are just some of the ones I have now. Also, I am kind of disappointed with Polygon Matic, up 17%, 37 cents. I think Matic is just totally underperforming. Now, here's one that I have started buying. It's right now it's about $5.45. I DCA on this one, but Pendle has some extraordinary specs on it. And that's one of the ones that I have been buying. So those are just some of the cryptocurrencies I have in my main wallet that I have been accumulating. But the main one that I am really high on is SOI. And I have been accumulating SOI for a while. I continuously buy SOI. I will keep buying SOI. I just think SOI has the potential to do something like Solana. I'm not saying replace Solana, but I really do feel like it has the potential to do something close to what Solana is doing. And so those are just some of my the currencies that I am purchasing in my regular wallet. I call it my my cryptocurrency portfolio. I have different ones, but those are the ones in my main crypto portfolio, and they're locked away, and I'm just waiting for that day. But now it is starting to run. I'm just wondering how close are we to that $100,000 Bitcoin? I mean, because right now we are sitting around, what are we sitting? I just said it. 76,189. Could you imagine 2009 when Bitcoin was like $9? Wow, man. Ooh, Lord. But hey, that's part of it. If you had a chance, I bought it when it was like around 15,000. When people saying, "Oh, it's dead," it's at 76. So I'm still reaping those benefits. But I just think about, man, when it was 9, I probably could have bought a whole Bitcoin around that time and just kind of kept DCAing. But golly, man, I could have, man. Amazing. Now, let's go ahead and jump over to see what is going on with the SOI blockchain. Now, as you all know, Ted and Looney are my most famous memes that I have, released. Ted went to 3 million, Looney went to 4 million. And then, of course, like memes, they kind of die off. But the thing about it is that when you're constantly working off in the background, things have a way of resurgence. So now we are not only seeing Ted, the resurgence on the SOI blockchain, and Looney, but Looney is also making a resurgence back on Solana. So Alexa, stop. Sorry about that. But we are seeing this resurgence. And there are some things. Now we see that Looney and Ted are both on OKX. You can get it on the major exchange OKX. Just loading your OKX wallet, bam, and buying. Both of them are listed, and Ted on SOI is listed on OKX. So we have everything on OKX. We just made that big announcement that Looney is on OKX. Pretty pumped about that. But let's get over to SOI. We've been talking about Looney on SOI since October 1st. I basically just released these two coins because they were just on the Solana blockchain. And I wanted to expand their people knowing about it. So decided, I heard about Move Pump and decided just put them on there without talking about, just seeing what the SOI Nation would want to go. they bought TED, and TED is now live. You can actually stake TED and earn more TED. You can earn residual passive income by buying TED and staking it in pooling farms that we have on the SOI blockchain. And they are making that very, very lucrative for you as an investor. So not only does it, you hold the meme coin, but now you got an opportunity to earn more as you're rolling. So I wake up this morning and I go to Move Pump just to see how Looney is doing. We've been constantly talking about Looney, and I'm saying, well, let's see what Looney's doing. Let's see how Looney is rolling. Let's see what Looney is doing. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna share the screen with you. I'm going to take off that background banner here so you can see. Let's see that. I just want to take that off here. Give me 1 second. Let's hide it. Boom. Okay. Now let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. All right. I wake up this morning. I go to Move Pump, and bam, Looney is now king of the sea. Looney is king of the sea. And what that means is now Looney is one of the coins that's right at the cuff of getting ready to go live. It is right at the cuff of getting ready to go live on Fair Pump. You can see where when we go to rankings here, let's see, Looney is, where is Looney? Looney. Did that pass Looney? Because we were in the top. Oh, there we go. We're number 9, 16 at 60% bonding curve. So we're getting close soon. You know, we were down at number 14, but now we have pushed up to number 9. And now we're starting to see a lot of people starting to come in. Now it's up to 60% bonding curve. So it's actually jumped from 29% to 60% just by tonight. It's just jumped. And so now, you know, it's like, okay, now you see people start buying, which we're sharing out. It's just constant persistence of talking about it. I think after we did the one announcement on OKX, we had people jump over and start buying it on SOI. We with the OKX on Solana, we had people jumping over and buying it on Solana. And so let's go to our X page on Looney, and let's look at it, and let's see just some of the things that's going on with Looney. One of the main goals is to get TED and Solana, TED and Looney, the face of the SOI blockchain. And it comes with a lot of hard work. It comes with a lot of determination. It comes with a lot of great people being surrounded by you. Okay, that's just Donald Trump. Would you support Candace Owens, first female president one day? I'm not going to get into that. But I do like what Elon Musk is doing, and I am a big fan of RFK. I like RFK. He's a crypto guy. I like RFK. So I hope people don't get mad because I like RFK, but I do like RFK. Let's go to the profile. Man, we got a lot of political stuff coming up. But let's go, and as you can see, here
on OKX.
Yeah.
Crypto world.
If you can hear it.
Brace yourselves. The one and only Looney is making its mark on OKX, one of the biggest exchanges in the game. This isn't
Looney
just another token.
Is now
it's a
on
movement.
OKX.
Get ready for the ride of a lifetime as Looney brings a fresh vibe, wild energy,
now you can
and
buy
limitless potential to the OKX lineup. This is just
right now you
the
still
beginning.
can buy it on Blue Move.
Are you ready to go Looney with us?
This is the listing that we do have. This is Solana Looney.
Breaking news.
It's on OKX. Again, people are starting to take notice of it.
Tremendous upside view. It's on Solana and SOI blockchain.
So you hear it's starting.
The coin that I'm watching is a meme coin called Looney.
Okay, and we just got a couple more. And I don't know if y'all can hear it, but Looney. Yeah, so that's Looney, and it's and so now what happens when Looney goes live? When Looney goes live on the SOI blockchain, you can immediately start staking and joining in pooling farms. You can start earning more Looney. And here's the thing: once Looney gets live, I'm going to jump over and start staking immediately, because I see the results of what happens when people start buying it and you staking it. I'm earning more passive income. So I'm going to be staking it like crazy. I'm going to be staking it like crazy. But let's see where we are now. Yep. Still at 60.27%. You can also see, where, of course you got these people, but the comments in the page, I can see some of the wallets where people have increased. The number 3 wallet has already increased up to 7%, 4%, 3. So now we seeing people starting to really go ahead and start accumulating. You can buy it on Move Pump. And so that's one of the things. Now let's jump over to Ted and let's see what because Ted, and I love to see, because I know people are staking, because our virtual liquidity is actually just, it's running, and that's Crypto Secret X. That's me right there. Okay, so now Ted, $69,000 virtual liquidity. We see where, of course, you have that 14, and it is a gradual, it is like it's a marathon. You're gradually building. But what people are doing now is they are moving over into the farms. And when you see farms, you can do it on Blue Move Dex. When you go over to farms, you can see it right now, 880 is right up near the top. 19 days before this farm is over. They got 19 days, 13 hours, 41 minutes. And you can just see the AYP now is 104%, rewards 71%, rewards APR. The APY is 104, total APR 71. Then they have the fees. So all these things are being accumulated in the farm, and they're being rewarded to people who are staking their TED as they're holding. So this is one of the beautifulest things about SOI, is it allows you to stake your meme coins against SOI to earn more, like as soon as you buy, as soon as it goes live. So now you're not just holding it, but you're having that ability to actually earn more as you're holding. So I love that. I think that's awesome. I think this is a game changer. You can see some of the pools, and I'm just going over. It shows you the pools is finished and just what was staked. And you see, this is something new. Move Pump is is a new platform that has recently come out. So all this stuff is new. SOI is going to be adding more. So that's why I am purchasing more SOI, because like we saw the ability from Pump Fund and from DGen, which closed down, but people launching meme coins on the Solana blockchain became just a phenomenon, and it's still a phenomenon. But what SOI has done is added a new DEX to theirs called Move Pump, and now you have the ability once it goes live on the Blue DEX platform, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Once it goes live, you can continuously see it. There's other couple of things I do like what they have added, which is not added, is that okay, now so we got another one that's King of the Hill. So we've been King of the Hill there. Okay, now. And so when you go to the Blue Move DEX, of course, you see TED right there. So you keep your coins relevant. You keep your coins in front of the people. People can see it. And so now it's right at the top listed. So these are the ones they tell you. These are the ones that slide Blue Move DEX. So you can jump over to Blue Move DEX, which is now their live platform. It's the platform now that they have all the coins and they get ranked. So you go to Blue Move DEX, and when you go to Blue Move DEX, it's a lot different over there. Okay, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about once we get the Blue Move DEX here. When you go to Blue Move DEX and you look at TED, here's one of the things. Okay, all right, I'm gonna share. This is what the leading AMM DEX on the SOI blockchain. And there's some other things they're doing on SOI, and which is awesome. Swap tokens, trade NFTs. You can buy crypto provide liquidity to pools on Blue Move, and earn fees on swaps. That's what I'm talking about. Staking. Stake more, gain access to Blue Move launch projects, earn NFTs, receive platform fees, and benefits more. That is a game changer, man. When I say game changer, it's a game changer. So now you can go to campaigns, you can go to the token, you can type your token in, they rank them. So now it's like becoming their own version of coin market cap. It's like, but these are all the coins on the SOI blockchain. But when you go to it, you see how it's listed. It has the #1 coins. They rank everything, the pooling ranking, the earn, the pool farms. I just think it's getting ready to just explode. So as you can see, that's why I keep telling people that this is a blockchain that I am DCAing and buying a lot of, because I just think that SOI is doing something tremendous here, and we're on the cuff of it. And so you can see right now it has all of this. And so once you start really pumping and buying and staking and earning the fees, you're getting your coin in front of everybody. Then you can get the blue check, you can get verified. And those are things which I am going to look into very closely. See, so these coins have gotten verified. Now I got to see what the process of getting verified is. So now so you see what I'm saying? So it's adding so much more to the meme coin sector of DGen investors. And it's also adding a lot of validity to developers' coins. It is. And so now it makes it quite interesting when you launch your coin, you go live. Now it is a process to go live. You're going to have some serious follows on the SOI blockchain to get it live, or people just got to see the constant work. The staking also is like a reward to the developer that's consistently working on a project, because you stake, you earn. The developer works, you stake, you earn, you earn more. And so that's one of the things. But that's what I do like about the SOI blockchain. So you can search your token. So you can go here, you type in your token, and there it is. It pops up. You see TED now. And so there it is. You see what's going on. You see the volume. You're able to buy here on the Blue Move Dex. You're able to go up here and stake. Just as soon as you buy, jump over to the pool farm, add it to the pool farm, earn. And then once you get on the pool farm, right here, you can go to farms. You just type it in. Once your wallet's connected, you'll see what's what. And you can see, you can create pools, you can add liquidity, and you can also take little bits out at a time if that's something you choose to do. They have trading bots. It's just a great site, man. It's a great setup. They have really enhanced it, and they have their own coin too. So they have the Blue Move. They have their own coin on their decks that you can buy. So not only are they making money off the fees, they're making money off people buying their coin. They're making money off people launching. They're making money off the pooling, the farms. It's a great setup. Now, will we see mimics start coming around? Probably so. But right now, SOI is ahead of the game when it comes to this. So is this going to be one of their main sectors? Right now, they're sitting on, with the SOI mainnet, they're sitting on some good things. So we're seeing a crypto that has great usage here. I'm not going to sleep on it. I'm going to buy it. When you come down here, you look at SOI right here. Let's go to the actual coin itself. All-time high, $2.37. It's quickly approaching that. Right now, it's all-time high, $2.38. November 6, 2024. So just a few days ago, one day ago, it hit its all-time high. Where is it going from here? We're looking at the chart now. We can look at the all-time chart and look at this chart. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can. But this is the all-time. This is where it started. It had a dip, went down to 50 cents, came back up. $1.90, went to $1.89, dropped all the way down to 53 cents. Yeah. Now we're sitting at 2, and it's just still running. And so it just takes a few more people just to understand that. And once they start understanding what SOI is and what it can really do, it's going to be something serious. I don't know what that is right there. All right, let's see here. What is that? They got underwear on one thing. Man, that is crazy. But anyway, that's what's going on it in the markets. You can kind of see just overall the SOI. It's on OKX. Now let's jump over to OKX and let's see what's going on, because yep, we are on OKX. When you jump over to OKX, I'm going to type it in here. And Ted SOI is already on OKX. It's already there. And so let's see if we can go ahead and get something in. I don't know why we are moving so slow. That's not, hold on, let's go. Let's see here, DEX. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's see if we can get. All right, now let's go ahead and jump over to OKX on the exchange. And you have TED Solana right here. And you have TED SOI right here. Both of them are on OKX. You can click on TED SOI on the OKX. You have it here. Audits, risk level, low. They have everything here. You can see where you can purchase it. And so this is the mainstay. You got the history, the transition. You got everything over there on TED. You have both TED. You have both Looney. And you can see Looney. So now what does that do? It gets more eyes on it. Now you can see here where you got Looney. Make sure you get the right one, but I see now they've taken the other ones down. There was like when you put it up, it was like a couple of Loonies come up, but you see the Looney on Solana still there, $20,000, 23 market cap. And this is what I'm talking about. Just a few days, I saw a comment which was crazy, like Looney is dead. And I was like, well, it's finding a way to make a resurrection. And it's making a significant comeback. I do have some very unique people that are working with both TED and Looney. And they are doing a lot of work with it. I know we got to get an update. They do have the old picture on it. We got to get an update on that picture there. But you got the audits, you got all of that. 655 token holders. I think that's going to start increasing. Some of the things that we have coming down the pipe for TED and Looney to get more eyes on it, to get more people more learning about it, and also to explain the process of the staking. I think that's going to be something that's going to be tremendous to help Looney and TED get past their all-time highs on Solana and reach all new highs on the SOI blockchain. The ability to stake is something that I think is a game changer, though. And if you've been holding meme coins, if you've been doing meme coins for the past 3 years, and now you understand that you have the ability to stake, crypto investors, they really know about this. They're pumped. I know I'm pumped. And I go get up every morning and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let me see if I can go ahead and connect my farm and you can see what I'm talking about here. 60.27. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and let's get it. Let's get it. I already got I'm not trying to download another OKX wallet. What's wrong with y'all? I'm not trying. I'm trying to link because I want y'all to see farm here and get a look at it and see what I'm talking about. All right, let's go connect. Let's connect the wallet. Boom. And then we're gonna get that up so you can see what's going on when you start doing the staking, etc. All right. Come on. Come on. We ain't got all day. Yeah. All right. Let's go to farms. Ah, yes. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up here so you can see what I'm talking about. So now 123, you got 26,768. I know some of y'all saw this the other day, but you can see it as it's going up. I just staked a few of my SOI and I'm earning the TED. I can harvest this out. You can see as it's going up. Right now I got 19 days. I'm earning 104% on the trading fees. It's now up to $874 stake liquidity that is being staked in this pool. And people can create the same thing. They can create the pool. They can provide liquidity. And so now that's why you see where when they're doing that, the virtual liquidity is a lot more than even the market cap because there's more there. There's more being staked. I added 2 million TED just as a reward. And so you can add rewards for people who are staking. There's so much added that you can do. And by bringing the SOI nation in, we're just bringing more eyes to it. And so that's one of the things that I do like what's going on with TED and Looney. And you notice I've been doing a lot of talking about TED and Looney because I do know that's we want to get those on the face, and then we'll see. Everything else kind of just it's rolling, and I think it's just a resurgence. And just I always say, a setback is a setup for a comeback, and Looney is getting Looney crazy, and so I like what I see. I do like what I see. All right, I'm going to take a pause for a few commercial breaks. Then I'm going to be right back to jump over into and of course I already talked about OKX, and you see that TED and Looney is now on the OKX exchange. They're on a couple of other exchanges, but that's just the first step in getting to that main exchange, and y'all know what I'm talking about, that the big boys. I know one of the things CoinGecko may be one that is in sight closer than CoinMarketCap, but there has to be a lot more volume that's coming through, and some other things that needs to take place. But we're going to focus on what we got right now, and it's really good, really good. And so we're going to pause. Again, we're going to pause for a few commercial breaks, and then we'll be right back.
Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and SOI. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear, Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. Ted, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and SOI. Welcome to Looney Coin. The Green Rabbit Army is here, and we're taking over the Solana and SOI blockchains with unstoppable energy. Join a community that's absolutely Looney crazy. We're on a mission to be the most explosive, hype-driven, and fun coin in the crypto space. Get ready to go Looney with us, and let's take this coin to the moon together.
Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell notification, as it helps the algorithm grow. And if you want to follow me on any other platforms, you can follow me by typing in Crypto Secret X. Now, let's talk crypto. Okay, we're back, and we have been talking about the market this morning. We were also talking about TED and Looney on the SOI blockchain, on the Solana blockchain. But now I want to get into a special project, which is called Gameplan. And a lot of you some of you have Gameplan, but what is Gameplan all about? And just the mission of Gameplan. Gameplan is a coin that's launched on the Solana blockchain and is created in order to help the youth in rural areas and areas around, but also help to like add to purchase things that just they need, like in sports activities, taking you various places. And so I want to jump over and just kind of talk to you about it, and also let you know some of the things that we're doing with Game Plan. Game Plan is also now, in my eyes, getting closer to that foundation kind of thing. And when I say foundation kind of thing, it's like I think it's going to be something that resonates in sports, linking with various athletes in that manner. So let's jump over. I want to point it out and let you take a look at Game Plan and see what we are doing in Game Plan. And so when you look at Game Plan, and I want to show you this right here. Every purchase of Game Plan goes to help athlete in a particular area. Like we say, we bought pans for football teams. We paid for some trips with some teams that just need to go. Like we took a team to a game. We take them on youth events around the area. But we are also burning Game Plan it goes burn Game Plan down to 77 million. And so we have burned about 300 million. We don't tell you when the burns are coming. The burns are very sporadic. And one of the things about purchasing, every time you make a purchase to Game Plan and hold, as we burn, of course, people accumulate more. But it's dedicated to creating opportunities for high school athletes to achieve their dreams. Game Plan, you can buy it, YouTube AMAs, but we also, I'm trying to get down to the one right here. But we talk about just Game Plan is dedicated to creating opportunities for high school athletes in rural areas to achieve their dreams. We aim to provide resources, mentorships, financial support necessary for these athletes to thrive. Regardless of their background, their location, by leveraging the power of blockchains in the community, we envision a future where every young athlete has the chance to play, grow, and succeed. Dream big, play hard, plan for your future. And so we are also sponsoring various workshops in which we are working with kids. There are a lot of kids that are in the art. Also, they're learning about meme coins. They're learning about the stock market. They're learning about Bitcoin. They're learning about Ethereum. And so there are things that we are doing with Game Plan. They're not buying it like, some people that they're not buying. But what we do, there are times like I own a significant amount of Game Plan. So we have contests with the kids in which they may have a drawing, and then they earn so much of Game Plan. And then as they earn the Game Plan, it's kind of like a reward. But then they talk about it. They help with just spreading the word. But then they notice things like they look at their watch and say, hey, man, my Game Plan is going up. And then we kind of use the same thing with stocks and things like that. The only thing with the Phantom wallet, it's easy for a lot of them to download the Phantom wallet. But, getting on the Coinbase exchanges and things like that, that's where they have a problem because, of course, you got to be 18. The parents are logging on. They're trying to do it, but a lot of kids, they can't do it. So they have a great time on that end. And they are doing some things on their own, too. And so you can see where we do. Let me see here. Like we got art and stuff that's coming out on Game Plan. You see where we took a group to a church there. And just some things like burns. We had $1 million burn here. And you can see the history. We had a 22 million burn here. We do hold some spaces there. We got some of them, they do the pictures where they talk about Game Plan. We had a 1 million burn here. We had a 31 million burn here, 42 million burn here. But actually, we've already burned about 300 million tokens of Game Plan. And so the goal, once we burn down to 77 million, that's going to be the amount, our amount that we're going to hold there. We're going to stop it there. And so that's the thing we're doing with Game Plan. And the ability to be able to purchase Game Plan, even I'm not your financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do. But $10 purchases a game plan, $5 purchase a game plan. There is only about 5% of game plan left on the Radium blockchain. It's not much. A lot of it's already purchased up and to be able to burn. So it's not like you can buy, it's just not much there to buy. And so, as you know, when there's not much to buy, of course, that price has the ability to go up faster because you have the ability to burn a whole lot more. And so that's what's going on with Game Plan. And we've got some other things that's coming that I think is going to really excel Game Plan because it has the ability to really rock. And so, but those things are works in progress. I will bring you that information once they are have come to fruition. But I just know we're working on Game Plan behind the scene. And so that's that. But I want to pause for a brief, one more commercial, and then I want to be right back with my closing remarks.
It's a meme coin. It's different way. It's a different vision. Get ready to hear the game. Plan to see what you should buy today. The $1 billion coin is still early to make a play. Keep waiting for the DIP. What? You about to miss your big payday. It's the game.
Okay, I'm back, and I always like to leave you with some remarks, just motivation toward life, toward investing, toward anything you want to accomplish. And today, I just want to talk to you about not forfeiting your place because of tribulation. And what I mean by forfeiting your place, there are a lot of times that we have talents and we have God-given spaces that God has allowed us to come into. And sometimes we can actually walk away from something that is truly ours, but we give up too soon because of the adversity we face in achieving it. They say that that the kingdom suffereth violence and the violent take it by force. So there's things that we have in our life that we have to go after, or places we have been put there to make a change. When you make change, again, you're changing something that's already been put in place. Not only are you changing something, sometimes you're there to restore something. To restore something means it was something that was thrown away. A lot of times when people throw things away and to see somebody else with it on a comeback makes people sometimes get a little salty. Why? Because maybe they missed their true potential, or they missed the ability to see what was coming down the pipe because they were blinded by what it was in. So many times, if you're a Bible person that look back on the Bible and you truly believe in God, there are many times that God did things with mud, like to restore a man's sight. He told him to wipe mud in his eyes. Or he told one guy to go and he drew in the dirt and told a young lady, don't worry about it. Where are your accusers? When we experience those things, a lot of times it's not what we want to experience. It's not what we saw in the vision of how we were going to achieve it. We didn't see the setback in the comeback. What we saw is just the end results. That's a lot of times what we are shown, but we're never shown the journey. The journey is the process that gets you ready for the end results. It is a testament to strengthen you where you're weak, show you where you're strong, and show your capabilities of what you can handle. It is also a testament where you start off with a group of people, but along the way, your journey sometimes becomes a little bit harder for others to keep on. We experience betrayal. We experience loneliness, but we also experience help. We experience people who are called to do that, to help us. But through that process, there are scars along the way. There are scars you encounter, but they heal, but you can still see them. Those are just a reminder called battle wounds. They let you know when you look at them that you made it through, that you didn't die, and that you're still here. And when you begin to understand that and truly understand, that's what gives you the strength to keep going when times are tough. It doesn't mean you don't have to sit back and pause for a minute, because that pause may be just the strength you need in order to be able to carry on with the rest of the journey. Learning who you are is a process. Learning what you're meant to do is a process. Getting to the end results, well, that's the feat. That's truly finishing your race. And as you begin to go on your race, as you begin to attack those things that are in your life, just understand it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be tough. And there also is sometimes it's going to be fun and exuberating. And the end result, it's not the trophy you hold, but it's the journey that you went through to get there. You'll look back over things that you encountered, things that were said, people you encountered along the way. Some of them you're going to think, but every one of them, whether good or bad, you're going to look back and thank them for everything you experienced. Because if it wasn't for that, you never would have got that. Life. We all have our own journeys to go on, but you can make it step by step. Though we know and we see the end results, understand that it is the journey that you have to have the patience with. Like I always tell you, you'll never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you will never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris with Crypto Secret X. Until tomorrow, I'll talk to you later.
Step into the X, can you feel me? $1 million dreams, a place you gotta stay to the X and feel the light. Step into the X and change your whole side. A born leader, shake from the trials of hell.